Cool, let's go out to Kraftwerk, y'all. Really easy ride out to Kraftwerk today. Real quick before we start today's video, just want to take a moment of silence for all those that have been affected by the floods in West Germany, North Rhine-Westphalia, and also everybody in Miami, Florida, that was affected by the building collapse. It is just the most saddest news, and with a heavy heart, I send you guys my condolences. To anybody that was affected, I feel for you. Now keep the show going, keep up the positivity, and enjoy today's video here in Rad City Berlin. This bike, well, it's a nickname than the Nut Pounder. It's going to be the infamous Nut Pounder. Nice, y'all. We're gonna go today for our maiden voyage on the ZX here at Kraftwerk. Just finished up our work day. Got the bike all sorted. Did a few things. I'll explain it to you guys on the road. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get the bike on the road today. The first ride on the ZX here in Rad City. Enjoy. Yeah, Super73, I emailed them the customer support the other day. That was pretty cool. They got back to me really fast. Within a day. Yeah, we got the bike now registered. It was just so new. It just take a little bit of time. I've already paired it before, let me pair it again. Bike's turned on. Searching for vehicle. Searching for vehicle. Okay, still no vehicle found. It was working earlier. Let's see. Try turning it off again. Turning it back on. Let's see. So now paired. So now it's paired, working beautifully. So now we can go into the vehicle app. Pair. That's good there. For the vehicle. Update firmware. Just going to update the firmware real quick before we go for a ride. I was told that it's not going to work with Android after you do the firmware update, so that's why I'm trying with the S21. We can see whether or not that claim, whether or not that holds true or not, that claim. While we're waiting here, what I did is I adjusted the brakes a little bit. Just basically undid the one screw that's holding on to the wire for the mechanical brakes to release a little bit of pressure. Basically, they're sending it from the factory totally tight, totally taut, so that then the brakes are a little bit engaged already on the discs. You hear them kind of touching. So just basically two screws, unscrew those, let the brake cable release a little bit, not too much, tighten it back up, spin the wheel, and you should hear a difference already. Updating 51%. Okay, I said update failed, but let's try again. Alright, strange. Update failed again. Whatever. Oh, that's limitation of Android. Alright. Let's go ahead and get out of Android. 53 point... Hey, that was pretty cool. 53.8 volts on a full charge, 100% battery, 53.8 volts. Okay. Let's go ahead and try it with my iPhone. Let's try it with the iPhone. iPhones typically work better. Let's see if it works better with the iPhone. I don't know why Android is sometimes a little bit buggy, but as you know, Android, Apple are not all the same. But yeah, so basically I went through, screwed down everything. I took the top bracket and clamped that down some more. You know what? While this is waiting, what I want to do is to release a little bit of air from my tires. This thing is like super bouncy, so you need to release a little bit of air, I find. Or super hard, so we can try to soften up some of those bumps here. Where the tires just like rock hard. We don't want that for the streets here. Let's go ahead and just, I don't know, 2-second tap. 1, 2. Just a little bit of air. My gauge is on the RX, but that should be like 1 bar less right there. The same for the front. 2 little taps. Oh, this thing is updating. Come on now, 81%. Don't fail on us now. Don't go sleepy sleep. Ready? 1, 2. Okay, so we got a little bit of air now out of there. Alright, it's updating now. So it's updating. Good for a ride, y'all. Bike successfully updated. Dope. Okay. So, now it says to disconnect Bluetooth. Go ahead and turn this thing off. Turn it back on. So, it's already connected. Vehicle. Okay, let's try it. I don't know, it said EO17, but now I'm in mode 4 now. We'll try it out. Let's take this thing for a ride, y'all. Take it for a maiden voyage. So this bike, I noticed for sure, the RX is a 10th gear bike. Where you can stay in that thing in 10th gear all day long. This thing, as you notice, even in 9th gear, I notice already, it's a bit of a struggle getting this thing going. One of the tricks, one of the quirks of this thing, I find. And that's down to that speed sensor. Right, we have that good torque sensor on the RX, but on this you didn't have the speed sensor. A little bit different. Alright, so I don't know what mode we're in. I think we should be in mode 4, but it feels like mode 1. So it's not even registering the miles per hour right now. So this thing is, I wonder what's up with it. That's that EO17 error. And that basically, after the firmware update, nothing works. Okay, so 1 mile an hour. Can't tell how fast we're going. Okay. See if it checks our total. There too, just 1 mile. Yeah, so that EO17 error, that's not good. I'm getting power, but I need to contact Super73 again. They're pretty fast for their support, so contact them again and see what's up with the EO17 error. That's not cool, but okay. Yeah. First impression with no torque sensor. This definitely takes a little bit of effort to get up and go. Then once you do get up and go, you notice that speed sensor kicking in and taking off. That's what I mean by that kind of jarring feeling by a speed sensor, not as refined. Probably just gets a little bit used to. Takes a little bit used to getting used to. Takes some getting used to, I think. I don't know how fast we're going, but okay. Comfortable. Definitely a comfortable ride. The stock seat, I would say, is more comfortable than the stock RX seat. I like that. My brakes are nice and quiet now. I adjusted the brakes over inside the Craftwork there. Yeah, it's a fun day today. Rode to the Craftwork on the RX. Beautiful sunny skies in Berlin. Beautiful weather. On my lunch break at work, heading out to Craftwork. I want to go see the ZX. I've not seen the ZX since the unboxing. I've not ridden the ZX since the unboxing. So going out to Craftwork, go check on the ZX. Maybe leave the RX there today and take the ZX home. I'll see. It's parked there right now. Rode there on the RX. Park the RX there. Here we are, Craftwork. Oh. Motorcycles, workspaces. You can see where the Super73 ZX is. Go. Hello. Did my day job, did what I had to do for my work. Took some breaks in between. Did a little bit of wrenching. That was fun. Getting the bike nice and sorted. Really haven't spent so much time on the ZX since we did the unboxing. So first ride since the unboxing, really. Maiden voyage here on the ZX. Have the camera static here on the bars instead of stay like on the pole, because I want to make sure I have both hands available for the first day. It's a little bit jumpy, a little bit springy because of the lack of suspension. So I need to get used to the ride, get used to the feel of it before we really let loose with the GoPro camera or ride too much with one hand. I mean, no doubt I can ride this thing with one hand easy. It's not an issue at all. It is like if I hit a bump on the road, this thing could go flying. I want to make sure I have both hands available in the event that I got to do some jumping on this thing. The first impression, really, it feels like a BMX bike. Rides good off. It rides well, but no hands. It's one of those things where you gotta like definitely stand up more on the pedals, going over bumps. Yeah, it definitely takes a second to get this thing up to speed, but once it does, it moves. So, okay. Definitely, I think longer crank arms are in order. Longer crank arms can make this thing 100 times much easier to pedal, I find. But okay, if you get this thing like a 9th gear launch, it's definitely more manageable. And then jump into 10th gear once you get going. Sorry, my camera keeps on falling. But yeah. That's why I say I don't want to ride with the stick today. I gotta ride more on the pegs here. Some of these bumps. So I get used to the feeling of the bike. Feels much lighter than the RX as well too. Naturally. I think it's a good 6 kilo lighter. Even 8th gear launch, 9th gear, go back to 10th, and you guys can really see here pretty good some of the bumps. It takes a little bit of getting used to it, I'd say. 8th gear launch was even easier there. Okay, the mileage is not working. We're at 3 miles. Oh wow, the speedometer it's not working. Okay. I don't know what happened, but the bike has fixed itself. I can tell how fast we're going now. Although it's the miles per hour. We gotta change the settings a little bit to make it kilometers. But dope. I'm glad it's working. That's cool. So it does seem to be in mode 4. Okay. Unlimited mode. Cool. So it's given as much juice as it can, I think. So beyond this, really, you need to install longer crank arms. Maybe even a different 10-speed cassette. Very good, very good. Look at the planetarium for fun. A shortcut. Nut poundage. Yep, back at the planetarium. Falling. Dope. That was fun. Definitely more effort than the RX. I'm used to the suspension, as this is zero suspension. This whole bouncy bounce. More of a workout for sure. Takes more energy. But yeah, I want to get up to speed. It's balling. It just takes a few rotations at a dead stop to get going. All in all, dope. I'll definitely be riding this thing more. Showing you guys more adventures on the ZX here in Rad City. Yeah, the ODI grips are on. That was one of the easiest things to do. I just did that at the end of the day. Took off the old grips. They were just like rubber sleeves, really easy. Found the nice ODI grips. So now the RX and the ZX have the same grips and pedals, which is dope. So when I'm riding or I'm pedaling, it has the same feeling for me on my hands and my feet. I never even put on the Super 73 stock pedals. Oh, we also took off the reflectors. Funky reflectors. Took those things off also today. So that was good. Alright y'all, let's go back to craft work and we'll wrap up today's video. Let's go head back to the RX. Hey, thanks for checking out that video. The initial ride, maiden voyage on the ZX, that was super fun. That was really nice to be able to ride around on the ZX for the first time. Really enjoyed it, even with those app issues, so not a big deal. We're going to be working on that with Super73, working with them on the app issues. So look out for some major updates for the ZX in the next video for sure. But first, before that video, after this video drops, be on the lookout for a 1-year 500 sub video coming out real soon, shortly after here this video from the ZX drops. So that will be coming out really soon, way before next Friday. So be on the lookout for that, for the 1-year anniversary 500 sub giveaway here on Rad City Berlin. Looking forward to that here with the RX, as you guys voted in that Instagram story. So definitely I'll give you guys lots of RX content in this video coming up after this. So thanks again for checking out today's episode. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys again real soon. This is Rad City. I'm out.